there's a word of warning here in many ways, that you've got to stop talking about it and you've got to start doing it. Genuinely. If I walk into another meeting with a client who says, we're going to build a great experience for our guests, and they haven't done anything that is different from what they were doing 20 years ago. So the first thing is you've got to start believing and doing. There are many businesses out there who do, and I'm privileged to have some of those people here today, who genuinely are doing what they say they should be doing. They're getting on with it. But it's a seismic change. So we've moved from a world where it was a transaction-based economy. You went to a shopping centre, you bought things and you went home, to an experience-based economy where you go and enjoy things and you go home. And the difference in how you manage those pieces of real estate, what you put into them, how you incentivise those tenants to come in and operate with you as partners, like hotels, it's completely changed. It's completely changed. The historical knowledge of way of doing those things is redundant in many ways. You're still going to have commercial centres that have a large hypermarket and some retail stores, and that will be predominantly a transaction-based economy because you go there to buy things and you go home again. But when you're building something of any size and scale, you have to actually start doing it. And I liken it in many ways to personal relationships. Jenny, this is where it gets slightly dodgy. To personal relationships, you cannot just keep saying to your partner, I'm going to do this. I will get home earlier, I promise you. I will walk the dog. I will do the washing up. If you don't, at some point, they're going to say, but you said you would. And I think the guest out there is absolutely ready for the delivery of these promises. But there are so few places that do it at the moment. So few where you walk into it and you go, wow. You walk in and the architecture and the design and the integration of activities is so good that you go, wow. And I hate the expression wow moments, but it's a great way of explaining that you walk into a restaurant, it's been done so well, Luis, that there is an emotional connection with that. Now, when that happens, it's a bit like when ladies buy handbags, I'm told. When that happens, the price sensitivity disappears. Is that right? Yeah?
Depends on the day.
Could be.
But, and that's a really important point. Emotion and connectivity with your guests starts to release more expenditure because it becomes less about a commodity and more about a once only, I can't buy this experience.